Hello, this is Chris with myvaporsite.com, and I'm here to give you an overview and a first look of the Innokin CLK or click. But before I get started showing you this device, I want to tell you to stand by at the end of the video where I will show you or tell you how you can win one of these yourself. I've got a silver one, a black one, and a pink one, all for a giveaway. And the giveaway will be your choice of whichever flavor you want. And I want to thank Innokin for providing these for contest prizes for me. So anyway, myvaporsite.com, I'll have the full review of this pretty soon, but this is a really nice variable voltage device, and instead of on like the Vision Spinners or the Ego Twist, when you twist it, it twists, but you know what's in your pocket, you might ramp it all the way up on accident. With this, if you listen closely, it clicks and it stays in place. So when it's in, if you put it in your pocket or whatever, it's not going to jump out of the voltage that you had it set to. So when you hit it, oh wow, that's burnt. You know, you're not going to have that with this. So anyway, you get with the kit, you get an iClear 16B, which is a solid cartomizer. You can't take that drip tip off; it's all together. That comes off. It's got the Ego threading there. And you can also put 510 devices. There's a beauty ring where you can actually, you know, put on the end there, and I'll show you that in a few minutes. You got a firing button, and it works like all the other Innokin products. 1, 2, 3 turns it off. 1, 2, 3 turns it back on. And got the whole thing with the green is full, you know, good charge. Yellow is your 50%, and so forth. So another great thing about this that sets it apart from the Ego Twists and the Vision Spinners is you've got a pass-through USB charging port right there, and that is a bonus in my opinion. So basically, let me throw this back on here. Hey, come on, go in there. Basically, you know, oh, it's off. I can continue to vape while it's on here, and if you watch as I plug this in, I don't know if I can get this over here where you can see the light. There we go. And while it's charged, or plugging in and charging at the same time, I can continue to vape on it. So if you look really closely, and I'll show you this more, you got a nice little Tron looking design on there, and like I said, at the bottom you've got the clicker, which, you know, CLK click. So anyway, I will take you a little closer and show this to you a little bit more detail. Okay, here we are. We have the silver version, and it comes with a clear tank. We've got the black version, and it comes with a smoke colored tank. And we have the pink version with what looks to be like a purplish kind of tank. So anyway, well, that one's already open. The seal was broken already. Anyway, let's put that back together and I'll show you the box. The box comes with obviously this plastic case, really nice. It's got a scratch and check serial number, and you scratch this off and go to their website to check to make sure it's authentic. Some warning information on the side here. I tell you, click, some logos, and on the bottom your specs, technical specs, variable voltage, tells about green, yellow, red for the charging, on-off battery switch, short circuit atomizer protection, over discharge protection, high compatibility, 510 connector, blah blah blah. So we'll go ahead and open this up, and the first thing we'll see is the actual battery, and that feels really nice. It's a very solid feeling battery, and you can see on this pink, you can see these Tron looking markings are really good here. And this battery is an 800 milliamp hour battery and holds up pretty good. So we'll put that aside. With this pink one comes this kind of purplish pink looking iClear 16 and it's like a beauty ring here that you can put on the end here. and you can use 510 type tanks and whatnot. You're not going to be able to put that on there with that there, but that's, you've got this just in case you want to put like a Pro Tank 3 or whatever on there. So just slide your iClear 16 on it like so, and there you go. Underneath this packaging, you've got a little card here that shows you how to fill a lot of the Innokin tanks, and a little user manual for the actual click itself. So another great thing, and this is the one thing I really like about this kit. Everything you need except for juice is right here in this same box. If you want a lanyard, there's a lanyard. You just take this lanyard here and you put it on the battery. There's a little cutout there. Just slide that over there like so. Throw your tank back on there. And there you have it. You got a lanyard. You can throw this around your neck if you like. And they match the color of the battery. So anyway, let's take that off because that will get in my way. And I'm not a lanyard kind of guy. So, but it's really cool that it actually comes with that lanyard because, well, some people want that. And you have a USB to micro USB charging cord. You can plug that in your laptop. It doesn't come with a power supply to put it into your wall outlet, but you can, you know, if you've got a cell phone with this kind of charger that's not an iPhone, you probably already got one anyway. So you can either slap it into your USB port on your PC or laptop or into an existing power supply that you might already have. But anyway, like I mentioned earlier, you can actually charge and vape on it at the same time. So anyway, if you look here, you've got your ego threading around the outside there. You got your 510 threading inside. You've got this button here, and like I showed you, 1, 2, 3 turns it on. You get the little light show. Then when you fire it, it fires green. If it's down in battery voltage, it'll either show yellow or red also. So then here's your charging port, as I mentioned earlier, and that's about it on there. And then you have Innokin CLK on the battery. And down here at the bottom you have your, and I don't know if you're going to be able to really see that well. If you go directly down from the button, you'll see, let me see if I can use a little knife here as a pointer. If you see this little dot right there, that indicates what voltage you're on. So like right now I'm on 4.5. Click it once, I'm on 4.8, 5.0, and it rolls back around to 3.5 and so forth. It goes from 3.5 to 5 volts, by the way, just to let you know. So anyway, as far as what you get with it, I mean, really, this is for $49.95 MSRP. I mean, what else do you need? You've got a charger, which, you know, if you go to a local brick and mortar, you're going to buy an Ego or an Ego Twist or a Vision Spinner. You're going to get just the battery. Then you're going to have to buy a tank, unless you get a kit, which, you know, you can't get a kit for the same price as this with all this. So so with it, you know, you'll have to end up buying a charger. You'll end up, which, you know, with most of the Vision Spinners and the Ego Twists, you actually have to use the charging that screws down into that 510 connector and plugs in the wall, and it's not a pass-through charger. So, but yeah, so you get a charger with it, you get one iClear 16B tank, and you get this beauty ring and a lanyard. I mean, all you need now is juice, right? So for $49.95 MSRP, I don't think you can beat this. There's not much out there. I mean, it's obviously not a power user, you know, device. I mean, it's, and like I said, it's only got the 800 milliamp hour battery, and you go from, you know, 3.5 to 5 volts. For most beginners, that's going to be more than sufficient, and $50 in my opinion, $49.95. I know I'm not, I mean, I'm not trying to say it's cheap, but for an initial startup investment to get into this is the kind of price point that you can actually spend, and if it doesn't work out for you, you're not going to it's not going to kill you. I'm not speaking for everybody, but you know, I think that that's a great price point to get into the game. So if you go down to your local brick and mortar, spend $49.95 on this, which, you know, might be a little higher or a little lower depending on your store, and you know, $10 for a 15 ml bottle of juice, you're good to go to get started, and you won't need anything else right away. So the coils on this iClear 16 are dual coil, bottom coil or bottom dual coil design, and I mean, you'll just have to change that out every week or so, and throw your juice in there, and that's it. So I already have some juice already in this one, but I will go ahead and show how to fill that anyway. So basically with this, I mean, with this one you're already empty, so you don't have to be real careful, but on this one I'm gonna have to be a little careful because I've already got a little bit in there. But to fill these, you basically take your juice and you just make sure you don't get into this little center channel there. You pop it down in there and pow, fill it up, throw this back on. It'll hold 1.6 milliliters, even though the line shows up to 2 milliliters right here. I wouldn't recommend going that high because you might get into gurgling and leaking when you put a little bit too much in there. But so you fill it up, throw it on there, and fire away. Nice. So anyway, I will take this back to the front view, and I'll tell you a little bit about how you can win one of these from myvaporsite.com. Alright, so I've showed you a little close-up on it, and I went ahead and kept with the pink here, and instead of filling up the pinks, the pink fuchsia clear, iClear, I'd put this one on here. But anyway, so we've got this tank here that comes with it, and it vapes pretty good. But I want to also show you that if you put this beauty ring on here, you can throw like a Pro Tank 3 on here. And I don't really like a Pro Tank 3 on here because it actually kind of hangs off the edge there. It's not flush. It's not the same width as the actual battery itself, but they'll work on there. So I just wanted to show that. Also, something I did not mention. Oh, and here's one other tank to put on there. This is a one of the BDCs. So anyway, one other thing I wanted to show you, let me grab this right here, is the iClear 16B. The coils that come with it read about 2 ohms, just to let you know. Can you see that? There you go. So about 2.02. So just to let you know, I'm kind of used to going down with the about 1.6 to 1 ohm coils with my other types of devices. But anyway, so here is I keep putting that tank back on, and I wanted to show you a comparison. I've given away all my vision spinners that I had to smokers that I wanted to help trying to get off smoking, so I don't have any to show you comparison wise. But a lot of people are really familiar with the VV3, the iTaste VV. Its vision spinner is a little bit smaller, pretty much same type of device. Of course, the price point on this one's a little cheaper than this now because this one's so old. But this, like I said, $49.95. You can't really find, I don't think, with all the accessories that come with this, I don't think you can find much of a better deal. So anyway, I am done talking about it. I want you to, when the full review of this click is ready on myvaporsite.com, down in the description, I will add a link to that. When that link is there, there will also be a link to the contest to win your choice of color: silver, black, or pink. So stand by. Hopefully I'll have it up in the next day or two. It should be either later today or tomorrow that I'll have the full review up. So anyway, thanks for watching. My name's Chris, myvaporsite.com, and good luck with the contest when it's ready.